All right, we are back at it. So, last we left off, we were playing our No Man's Sky playthrough, and we crashed. We were having some buffering issues. So, I think that I fixed that. But, time will tell. I believe the issue was whenever we added in the space anomaly, that added a bunch of rendering lag, which caused the stream to lock up the computer, which caused it to crash. So, we're going to try and avoid that this time. And so we're going to test when we start. We're going to put on the, one sec, let me put on some chapstick. Yeah. Well, maybe not. Okay, I guess I won't put on chapstick. We'll just do it without. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to start with the No Man's Sky playthrough. We're going to jump in the anomaly and see what it does to the system. And if it crashes, then it crashes. And we'll just have to forego the space anomaly, especially in a more busy system like a black hole system. But the main goal of this adventure is to jump into the black hole, see what happens, see how far we get, if we're closer to the center or not, and then continue our journey towards the center. So the game, from a video perspective, I think it was about 30 minutes behind what I was actually doing. So you miss out on that 30 minutes. But basically all I did was talk to everybody in the space station and buy a couple of upgrades. And that was pretty much it. Then I left the space. Now I did look, and it saved everything once we left the station. We didn't lose any progress. You just didn't get to see that 30 minutes of me getting there. So with that being said, let's go ahead and test this bad boy out and see if it'll work for us. All right. You will start up No Man's Sky. Ba-dum-bum-bum. And last time, everybody on Kick, it was not showing you guys your chat. So I fixed the chat so that it should show whenever Twitch, YouTube, or Twitch, Kick, or YouTube, whenever you guys chat, it should pop up so that I can see it. And if it doesn't, then I didn't fix it correctly. Don't worry, I think it will. I think we're good. So hopefully you guys enjoy. I know it's a little bit later of a start. I did go see what do you call it? Chainsaw Man, the new movie. It's an anime, in case you're unfamiliar with it, but basically there's a bunch of demonic creatures that are attacking humans, and then there's a core of people that hunt these demonic creatures, and that allows them to protect humanity. But since the demonic creatures are so powerful, normal humans kind of bond and team up with other demonic entities to basically have the powers needed to kill the evil demons. I feel like that's a decent overview of Chainsaw Man. And the story centers around the main character, who's a fusion of a chainsaw and a man, thus the name Chainsaw Man. And for some reason, the bad guy of the series wants his heart, probably does something special, lets him live forever or something. So the movie kind of takes place in its own separate arc after the first season that basically kind of introduces some new character and another new character to kind of help out the main character's trio. And yeah, they basically fight this new character and try to figure out what's going on with the main bad guy. So all in all, it's pretty good. The first part of the movie centers around a romance plot between the main character and this new character. And then after the main plot, you have the not the main character, but the introduction of the old characters kind of come in. And then from there, there's kind of this, because Chainsaw Man is kind of centered around this guy wanting to have a girlfriend in relation to also all the like demon slaying stuff. So with that being said, he ends up dating this girl, and he thinks that he's cheating on her with the main girl that he wants to make his girlfriend. And so that's kind of the first part of the movie. Then the second part of the movie is the bad guy of the movie like plays their hand, and he has to try and stop the bad guy and kind of resolve all the issues that entails. So all in all, what would I rate it? I'd say like a 7 to 8 out of 10. It is an anime type of movie, so those tend to like hit or miss. But for an anime movie, I feel like it does okay, and you don't need to watch the series beforehand to be able to watch the movie and enjoy it. So that's how I would rate the movie, and that's why I'm streaming a little bit later. But with that being said, you guys are here for No Man's Sky. Hopefully we don't crash like we did last time. So we will jump into it and see what happens. Okie doke. So this was our save. Just to recap what I was saying earlier, whenever I introduced the space anomaly, it ended up causing a like rendering lag, which was too much for my PC, which locked up and caused it to spit out. Now the stream was about 30 minutes behind real time, so you guys didn't see the 30 minutes that I was in the space station. When I was inside the space station, all I did was talk to all the critters there, ask them to teach me some of their language, and then bought a couple of upgrades, and then I flew out in space to introduce our space anomaly to basically do the same thing. And I think because it was a new system that's a black hole, the system tends to be more intensive, I guess. So I think I fixed it, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna drop in the space anomaly, and hopefully our PC can handle it. And if it can't, then we'll just forego the space anomaly and we'll do as much of the game without that being introduced. So far we seem to be okay. But the issue normally is once you like enter the anomaly. So real quick, we're gonna also check out our multiplayer is disabled. So that should help us also reduce our like lag going. I don't think the connection was the issue so much as like the introduction of like all these different frames and different setups. So we need to get some Titrium for one of our upgrades, which should get us the pulse laser, which I think is the laser that destroys the ship shields. So we're gonna go ahead and do that while we can. And it looks like we're fine for now, so just kind of checking our render, and it looks like we're good. Okay, so we should be fine. We should be set up good, and yeah. Hopefully this doesn't crash us again. Now I'm not sure what. Oh, I think I wanted to get the spacesuit upgrade. That's what I wanted to do. So we will go jump over here and grab our spacesuit. And then after that, we're going to jump into the black hole and see what happens. So let us go over here and get our upgrade. Alright. So we have got our super technology slot finally. Okay, we got one of them. Now I know the other one is somewhere on this row, but just like with this guy, I'm not sure exactly where it is. I just know he's somewhere down here. And I'm gonna guess this slot, but it could be this slot. I feel like it's between these two for the supercharged one. Now I'm not 100% sure, and you know, as you may notice, the upgrades are getting more and more expensive. And while we have a lot of money right now, it's not a lot in the grand scheme of things, because a lot of stuff costs a lot of money in No Man's Sky. I mean, those wire looms are like 70k, so you know, that eats into our stuff because almost all these things require these little wire looms and whatnot. So with that being said, I think this is the super slot. but I'm not sure. So we're just gonna guess, unless anyone knows. But here's the gamble. All right, were we right? No, we weren't. All right, well, we have to wait to our next system, and then I guess we'll guess this spot. Yay, we missed again. So if you look at the space station, we bought this personal refiner quantum computer upgrade, but now we need to refine cobalt into ionized cobalt, and we need to buy some of these magnetic resonators. But they weren't selling that at the place, and I haven't had a time to refine. So they also weren't selling any lubricant. But we should have enough chromatic metal for that, and then we should be able to create enough sodium nitrate so that we can have our glove. Alright. I'm pretty sure that was all I wanted to do here on this space anomaly, which crashed our game. So it was literally just to get that exosuit upgrade. So now that we got the exosuit upgrade, we can dip out and jump into the black hole and see what happens. Because, you know, we want to get to the center. Just like the Tootsie Pop guy, we're trying to figure out how many jumps it takes to get to the center. And we will know. We will know. So I think, like I said before, we're trying to get some Titrium to upgrade our space laser weapon. I think this one's also Titrium. Yes, okay. So we're upgrading our space weapons. So right now we have the kind of generic blaster pistol one, and then we have the rocket launcher one. And we want to add the laser beam one, which is this one right here. And we have already added our wiring loom that we bought from the space station. And we just need a little bit more Titrium that we can harvest that. That should give us what we need to get our space laser. Okay, so now I believe this one, yeah, so this one, when you use the space laser, this is what you use to like destroy the ship shields, and then you can switch to this guy or this guy to actually like destroy the spaceship. So now we might be able to actually fight some people and defend ourselves in space. Alright, so this is the black hole. So now that we got our upgrade, let's go ahead and see if we can jump through it and see what happens. Now I believe this is supposed to be a shortcut, but I'm not actually sure if it is a shortcut. So yeah, we're just gonna test it out. So I believe we were about 750,000 light years away from the center on our third jump. So hopefully now we're a bit closer. Okay. Nice, it's peaceful. So, like we did last time. Yeah, see, we traveled 400,000 light years. Now, hopefully that was in the direction towards the center. It would really suck if it put us like 400,000 in the wrong direction. But, we shall find out. So, like I said, we'll go to the space station, grab our suit upgrade, talk to the little aliens, get some language stuff, and see if we can't get some upgrades for our dude. Okie doke. So I believe that was our fourth jump technically. So we did 3 warps and then we went into the black hole. I don't know if that counts as like a warp, but I believe on the 5th warp that you do, you get a like a freighter battle that happens, which should be, I guess if they count the black hole, it should be our next jump, should be the freighter battle. And I guess if they don't count the black hole, then it doesn't count towards our jumps, and so we only did 4 jumps. Understanding that. So we'll figure out what happens, but not 100% sure. So this guy still wasn't giving us missions last I checked. Oh no, wait, he's the cartographer guy. Never mind. So he wants to give us charts. Okay, cool. And then I think this guy up here, we want to donate whatever we can. And so yeah, we will donate this to get some standing. You want some gold as well? So... Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. I bought the starship fuel. I didn't donate. Okay, that makes more sense. So donation wise, you can donate 3 of these, which is worth it. Okay. Okay, so now we've donated that. And then if we wanted to, we could collect these things. Once we get to these levels. Okay, alright, I'm understanding good. So this fuel was the free thing. Okay, so we didn't actually waste anything. Alright, we're good. Traveler will assist you was. Okay, let's get some language help from this guy. And why not go with technology? Experiment, nice. What does this guy know? What can he teach us? Alright. Korvax or travel or trade. Let's go with trade, and I'm gonna guess he's gonna give us... what's a good trade word? Maybe trade. Maybe exchange? Ah, nanites. Okay, alright. It's good to know. Maybe he'll tell us whenever they're gonna give us nanites when we help them. What's another one? Friendship is always a good one. Repair. Good. So when the Korvax are in trouble, now we know when they ask for repair. Oh, whoops. Did not mean to click that button. Let's go back to our game real quick. Okay, what does this guy know? Another technology symbol. Yep. Okay. Alright, we visited all those guys. We don't have an exocraft. What is this guy selling? Entity is in Korvax nanites trade for. Okay, yeah, so we're starting to learn some language. We're starting to get some stuff going. So I think the positron, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's what the laser beam is called. So it would be nice to have that upgraded. Right, no, it's a phase beam. Okay, so I am completely mistaken. So, yeah, I don't think we had anything that we wanted. What does this guy want? Let's see if this guy actually teaches us a word. Last time they didn't teach us. And this time he didn't teach us. That's a cool ship. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. This weapon better than our current weapon? No. Okay. We will decline. Go ahead and grab our suit upgrade. Okay, what do we think? I think the technology slot that's upgraded, the super slot, is here. So we're gonna try it out. And it wasn't. Okay, so maybe it's this one or this one. So we'll find out on the space anomaly one. What does this guy have for us? And this entity with nanite Korvax will. Toxic, radiation, underwater, shield, life support. I feel like this one is good.
Product received.
It'll like let us not have to recharge it all the time. So go ahead and move him over there, and then we'll add our new one right there. Okay, so hopefully it won't be constantly draining as quickly as it does, and we have to just keep feeding it our all of our resources, our oxygen. Let's go with technology symbol again. Scan, okay, that's good. What's up, my dude? Let's get another dialect. Like friendship, sure. Okay, I'm not sure how power fits in with friendship, but whatever. The Corvax Traveler, I, my, I. Guy's very narcissistic, always using the I. Let's go with technology again. Upgrade, let's go. I saw somebody walking from up here. Can we like go in there? No? Okay. Yeah, this guy was just kind of walking around. Liquidator Fletch. Liquidator Feech. Man, we didn't understand anything he said. Alright, maybe he can help us with that. Let's go with aggression. Coward, nice. We'll get this last guy, check that multi-tool, and then jump over to the space anomaly. And then we'll go to a planet and check out this solar system. It's a cool looking weapon. Okay, but it is not nearly as good as what we have. So I was trying to destroy our ship, but for some reason it wouldn't let me like summon it because I didn't repair it. So I don't know if we have to like fly back to that system to be able to fix it. But hopefully while we're like down on the planet down there, we can call in the spaceship, because I want to be able to like destroy it so we can get an upgrade for this starship. Because once we have that upgrade, we'll be rocking and rolling, which would be great. Alright, so let's check out the solar system here. Undiscovered, 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 undiscovered. Okay, alright, so we could go to any one of these. Give us a little bit of space, and we can call in our space anomaly. We will get ourselves, and I'm just not very good at flying right now. And it looks like we're doing good on our rendering lag, so whatever I did, it fixed it. So we should be good. Hopefully it's not buffering for you guys and you can see me clearly. But let's check real quick. So if I go over to one of these bad boys, we're going to check this out. If I go to the stream, click on it. Okay, we have the full quality, so we're good there. All right, so we're good. All right, back to our game. Just had to check real quick. All right. Any of these planets look cool? This one looks like one of those broken planets, so we could probably find all the fauna there, if there is any. This one looks like there might be a lot. This one looks like a frost planet, and this one looks like it might be like a solar planet. So I say we go to these two for sure. All right, let's go grab our upgrade. Do we have enough jetpack? Yes, we made it. Okay. We'll grab our exosuit. We'll guess again on our tech slot. Maybe this time we will guess correctly. Maybe not. It's almost like a... Okay, I think it's going to be this one. Because if it was here, I don't think it would be these spots. I think it was more over here. So that's our guess. No. Okay, so maybe it is like right here. Or maybe it's this spot. I don't know. It's hard to tell with those like tech slots where the super upgrade is. And we're not going to cheat and look it up. I know we could just look it up and Google it or whatever. Now, if you tell me, it's not cheating, but I'm not going to just Google the answer myself because that's lame. So, We're a little bit better than that. Alright, let's check out one of these planets in this new solar system and expand our grasp of what's here. So even though someone's made it to this galaxy before, they didn't do any exploring. So I think this is the dead planet. So let's see if that's right. Decaying nuclear planet, yeah. And we want to jet over to that planet, which I think is going to be like a normal planet. A bleak planet. Okay, both of these are going to be desolate, with not any life, or very minimal life. So we should be able to touch down, find everything, and take off. Maybe we find another cool critter. You know, we're trying to collect those as we make our way through the galaxy.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Wow, radioactive supercell. Oh, there's actually some life and stuff here. Okay. Kind of interesting. So I remember I was telling you guys last time about the Avatar movie, The Way of Fire. I was saying, like, it looks like those red trees would be something that they would enjoy. But after looking at this planet, I don't know, I feel like these trees might be what they would enjoy instead. Let's go ahead and scan these guys while we can.
Units received.
Okay.
Units received.
There's a lot of flying critters.
Damage detected. Radiation damage detected.
Alright, we are slowly dying. Okay, wow, it is really toxic out there. We already found 4 out of the 6. Underground, underground. So we found all the flying ones, now we have to go underground. Top speed train found these critters before. Cool. Alright, so since it's toxic on the planet, and there's an extreme storm going on, we're just gonna like dive into the ground real quick, and hopefully this stuff stops radiating us long enough to find the last 2 critters.
Radiation protection deploying.
Alright. So now all we have to do, make this bigger and see if we can't find like a hole. To find some little critters. And trying to find like buried stuff, like the subterranean relics and stuff. Those tend to be where caves are, which is going to be where we're going to find our critters. So, because we need kind of like a cave set up, but it's just so toxic outside that where is this chest? It says it's right there. Oh, it lied to us.
Storm clearing.
Oh, the chest is right there. Where was the buried technology? Right there. Says it's right here. Oh, that's the chest. Where's the buried technology? Should probably just mark it. Pretty far away. So let's go back up to the top. It said that the storm is done. I don't really trust it.
Extreme night radiation detected.
Because, as you can see, the weather is still extreme. And we're getting hurt. So we're going to continue just kind of traveling underground for now. And we're going to recharge this bad boy. Our ion battery. So we don't get cooked. And this is an awful planet, by the way. Like, super toxic at night. with extreme weather storms all the time. Just no good. So, I don't know how we're gonna fare running around here. Okay, we found our buried tech. I hate this button click. Oh my gosh. There we go. Alright. Unknown building. Subterranean organic structure. We'll go towards the unknown building after we check this out. Because this should be, hopefully, where a cave is. So we can find the last two critters. And if we don't find them soon, we'll just dip out. Alright, let's test.
Extreme night radiation detected.
Okay, still
Radiation
toxic.
protection falling.
We're gonna retreat back into our cave. Alright, where was that building? Here. Hey. We're gonna dig a little deeper, I guess. Just mining our way into the ground like a tunnel rat. So we don't have to like die from up above's temperature. You know, if this is the perspective of like an earthworm, I can see why they don't have any eyes, you know. You know how annoying it'd be to have all these little rocks hitting you in the face as you constantly like kind of push forward. Which kind of goes to differ, like, how do you think earthworms like see? You know, because they react to light when they're like chilling. You know, like whenever you see them after like a storm and they're like up above the ground because it's all wet and stuff, they like move around and stuff, and you can like, you know, put your finger near them and stuff and the earthworm will like move away from it without touching it. So it's like sensing it, but they don't have any eyeballs. You think it's gonna be like a smell thing? Maybe like a whisker thing? I'm not really sure, but I do feel like an earthworm right now. I feel like, you know, they probably have like little hairs on their body that allows them to kind of like sense things. And then with that sense, they can like push forward and push back, and then, you know, you'd be able to like feel and maybe like kind of sense light. Because you know, like when you stand out in the sun and it's like cooking you, you can feel it on your skin. Now, you don't feel it in your hair, but you do feel it on like your body. So maybe that hair is how they like feel or something. Well, that's a new critter.
Units received.
Alright, there's a cave over here too. Cool. So
Radiation protection falling.
do the little scan, retreat over into the cave, and see if we can't find the last critter. Minor settlement detected. And it's 20 hours away. Alright, so pretty far.
Radiation protection.
Oh, and there's our last critter. These weird mushroom flower things. Oh my gosh, I hate this freaking button click. Bruh, just click and hold, click and hold.
Damage detected.
I'm gonna kill myself scanning this thing because my button doesn't hold on the mouse.
Damage detected. Technology recharge.
Okay.
Radiation protection falling.
Alright. Where's our spaceship? Back that way. Back to our earthworm self. You saw, I was barely up above the ground for like hardly anything, and it was just mowing me down. You know? We only have one life. Look at us, we already have 3 little health packs.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Okay. Let's go ahead and recharge our fuel with all that silica powder.
Technology recharge.
And continue busting through. And moles also, so just like how I think earthworms don't have any like sight and stuff, you know, like moles and like gophers, They have very bad eyesight. And I don't know how much of that is just because they're like always underground and like they don't need to see anything and they evolved that way, or if it's just like just because you don't have any eyes to like view anything. Like maybe they just are like super nearsighted because they're always just looking like this. You know, they're like smushed up against the wall, pushing against stuff. You know, if you ever try to like put something in front of your face, it's kind of hard to see things when it's like right there. So maybe that's why they have bad eyesight. Or is it just a lighting thing? Like there's no light, so their eyesight sucks. Or are they just really sensitive eyesights? Alright, we don't need all of this silica powder. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and put some carbon going and get rid of the last of our runaway mold, because that'll free up another slot for us. We are pretty limited on space. But yeah, underground critters with poor eyesight. Is it due to the fact that they have a low light conditions, or is it due to the fact that they're just smushed up against the wall? It'd be nice to know. You know, because like your own eyesight, like I imagine if you had something in front of your face like your whole life, your eyes would probably suck. So, well, we found all the critters on this planet, so we can go ahead and drop in our nanites. And then, is there any one of them that are interesting enough to add to our Pokedex? I don't think so. Oh. And I think the Groot looking guy and the anomaly, I think now that we finished all the stuff, we can get stuff from him. Alright, our nanites are almost done cooking. Nice. So now we can pick this up and continue our journey. And we should have, yeah, more pocket space. And then we'll cook up the nitrite for our hazmat glove in a bit. Okay, we'll just keep mowing down through here on our underground excavation. This is an awful planet. Like, the fact that it's toxic, the night is extremely toxic, and there's constant super toxic weather storms is like, I feel bad for the little aliens that live here. Well, I guess technically we're the alien, right? Because we're the one not terrestrially birthed on this planet. So I feel like we're the alien in this case. But regardless, I guess the Xenos, is that what you call like a non-human species? I feel like we're technically aliens right now. Even if we were human, we'd be the alien on this planet. Okay. We are almost to our spaceship. I feel like we can risk it now.
Radiation protection falling.
Wow, it is falling super fast. Quickly! Alright, we made it. Get off this awful planet. Okay. Get ourselves into space.
Detected.
Okay, where was that other desolate planet that we saw? Okay. I think it was this one, right? Over here. So this one can't have that many species either. So we'll go test it out, check out what's here. And then we should be good. You know, I feel like this would be a lot of space travel. You know, like in the movies and stuff, they kind of skip to the action, but I feel like a lot of space travel would just be you kind of like trying to fill the void as you're flying through space. You know? I feel like it wouldn't be actually very fun to be a space traveler. I feel like you'd have to be constantly finding things to do on the spaceship. Just imagine too, like imagine you're in a car, but it's gonna take you like, well, I guess it takes hours to do kind of road traveling. And you are in space, so there's kind of like more of a scene. So maybe it's not as bad as I think. But like some places could probably take days. And now imagine if you had to travel in space for days in a car. So you'd have to like sleep in your car. You'd have to like constantly be kind of monitoring stuff. Okay, this planet's not too bad. A little bit better than that other planet. Oh, there's a... oh no, that's on the other planet, that minor settlement. Okay, there's some critters over here. Let's touch down right here. Ceaseless drought. Okay. Well, despite the fact that there's a drought, there's a lot of critters.
Units received.
Okay, we'll just keep scanning these guys. Oh, this guy looks kind of cool. It looks like a lemur. We might have found someone for our Pokedex. Oh, there's another guy.
Units received.
Okay. Alright. Let's check out our Pokedex. So there's only one that we're missing, and it's flying. Okay, we should be able to find that pretty soon. Where's that lemur dude? This guy. So, are these things his hands? Or is that like his... what is that? Okay, so he's got some like tentacle eyeball here and some eyes there. He's got like feathers and like a platypus looking tail with... I thought that was like his hands. Like I thought he was holding his hands like a T-Rex, but honestly they look kind of like... I don't know, maybe his tongue or something. This guy's kind of cool. Okay. No. This guy's creepy looking. I don't know. None of these are screaming Pokedex worthy. Yeah, we're gonna go without them. I feel like no one on this planet is gonna make it into the Pokedex. Alright, is there anything cool around here? A beacon, okay. We'll go to the beacon. And we only need one more flying critter, and normally those pop up pretty quick. Yep, see, there it is. Boom. We have completed all these guys. It looks like no one's visited this planet because I discovered all these species. Okay. So it's weird because this guy discovered the planet. Oh no, we discovered the planet and the species was already discovered. So does that mean that like there's different species of the same type on different planets? That they've been like expanding across the globe, kind of like humans? But clearly they're too primitive to operate spaceships? Are we transplanting species across this galaxy? Because it says I discovered that planet, but somebody else discovered the animals. So how could you discover the animals on that planet if I was the one that discovered the planet? Hmm? These questions need to be answered. And I think it's because we did our own... what was that? Whoa, what is this? Like a big... Yo, I want to see what that is. It's going too fast. Hurry up and recharge, you stupid spacesuit. Oh my gosh, I saw its tail. Did you see that? Oh my gosh. I don't think we're fast enough to chase it down, but oh, this is gonna hurt. Ow. Dude, you saw that. That was like a big dune death worm thing. And we didn't even get to scan it because it was moving too fast. Man, that really sucks. I kind of wanted to, like, discover it at least. Man, what a bummer. Okay, there was like this huge alien space worm. But you see, we discovered all the species. So that's what I was saying is, like, there must be some, like, species that are out in the solar system that are on other planets that are, like, common to other planets. Because if we go back, see here? See this guy? Top Speed Train? He discovered this species like 4 years ago. But I just scanned it today. And if you look, I'm the one that discovered this planet. So that means these birds like flew through space to get to this planet here. Which is crazy if you think about it. Like, how did that happen? Like, they definitely don't have any flight abilities. So, interesting stuff. Well, it's kind of a bummer we weren't able to find our big giant space worm. But, maybe, we'll see another one. Since it doesn't seem to be, like, specific to this planet. There's really no need for us to hang around here. And we can go ahead and dip out. Now we did buy a bunch of like starship fuel. Yeah.
Technology recharge.
Alright, let's take off. And I think that's the next planet, and then that's the final planet. So you know what? Let's go for the furthest planet. That way when we get there, we'll be able to see the other planet. Because if we go on this side of the planet, we won't be able to, like if we go on the side that the space station is on, we won't be able to actually, like, see that planet. Good thing we have this.
Technology recharge.
We're gonna aim right. No, right. Oh my gosh. This. Alright, now we're good. But yeah. This is what space would be like, just constantly flying slowly into the void. Nothing happening.
Hostile scan detected.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Alright. We have ourselves pirates. It forces us to fight. It forces you to pay. Please help us. Do as it wishes. Do we want to risk it? Man, I don't know. Still don't have confidence in my ship fighting abilities. It's tough because if we get killed, we're done. So I feel like we have to bargain our way out of this. Corvax notes your calculations to be poor. Your goods are worth far more. Corvax will now begin to seize them. Wow. Okay. So we have to fight.
Hostile ships approaching.
All right. Let's switch to our laser beam. Is there only one? Yeah, there's only one ship. Okay, we're good. We can kill one spaceship. Oh my gosh, it's recharged already. Oh my gosh. Come on. Aim better. Okay. Oh my gosh, we had it. No, his shields are gonna recharge. Hurry. Oh, there, we knocked him at least a little bit to get the shield down. Alright, come on, we got this. Bro, these turns that he does, we're not able to like keep up with them. Come on. Yes. Alright. Don't let the shields regenerate. Alright, fire. There we go, get the rockets on it. Did we destroy him? We did it! We survived! We did it! We survived! We're not dead! Oh my gosh. Okay. I was not confident. We were not doing good. As you can see, we clearly need to work on our spaceship and fighting capabilities, but somehow we survived. And he is right. We definitely have a lot more money than we were offering for sure on our cargo. So I get why he wanted us to do it, but still, you know, it's like you don't have to be a wiener about it. All right. And like I said, we're skipping that first planet to go to this planet. That way we can get our ability to jump to the last planet that we just passed. And we are all out of Titrium. Okay, we need some Titrium rocks. We can't do anything without our pulse engine. Okay, more silver. Titrium? Yes, some Titrium, okay.
Technology recharge.
Alright. Finish jumping to this planet. We scan it. I feel like there's something right there. So let's turbo down. Let's see what it is. Look at that. We found ourselves like this weird ancient ruin monolith thing. Some cool purple little crystal thingies. Oh, space critter over here. Firestorm's rebellious.
Thermal protection falling. Units received.
Okay, we'll scan the little mushroom
Units
guy.
received.
Oh, one of these weird little
Protection falling. Units
jumping things.
received.
Dang it. Got away right as
Thermal
my
protection falling.
button mashing slipped. There we go. We got it. Boom.
Units received.
Not like a flame entity? That's cool. Oh, okay, we're dying. 3 out of 7. Rare ground, always active. Uncommon flying. Alright, so we just have 3 ground things and then another flying thing. Have you guys seen Chronicles of Riddick? Or Pitch Black, as the first movie is actually called, Pitch Black. This looks like the Pitch Black monster. Except for the Pitch Black monster has like a horn that kind of goes up here, but they had the similar type of wings. Those things were scary, man. Super scary. I mean, this thing's pretty scary too. Weird spinal flying thingy. Creepy. Okay. Extreme weather. I knew that was a new thing. It just looked different than the rest.
Extreme heat damage detected.
Alright, we're gonna jump back inside before we die. Okay, we just gotta hide out in our spaceship for a little bit. No biggie, no problemo. Should be fine. And this whole solar system sucks, by the way. Like, every planet we've been to has been, like, extremely toxic. Like, even that last planet, like, although it was fine during the day, once that storm popped up, it was toxic again. So, it's gonna make exploring pretty difficult. Is that a new critter off to our left? This thing? Corrupted drone. Okay. Never seen that before. Probably don't want to deal with him. There's our little mushroom fella. Yo, what is... Come on, scan, 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 scan.
Extreme heat damage.
Why wouldn't it let me scan?
Extreme heat damage detected. Thermal protection falling.
Why isn't it letting me scan that? That's our second time to see him. What do I have to do to scan this thing? Oh, man. That sucks. We didn't get it the second time either.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Weird flame entity thing. I wish this was like a critter. It'd be super cool. We almost died trying to get that scan, and it wouldn't let us do it. Oh, great.
Toxins detected.
Nice. Great, we're dying from radiation now.
Falling.
Like I said, this is an awful planet.
Technology recharge.
Where's our sodium? I want half of the sodium. Feet. Gonna make our hazmat gloves workable. That way we can collect those things so they don't kill us while we're waiting for our stuff to heal. Man, like I said, I don't know why it wouldn't let us scan the big earthworm, the dune worm thing. Would have been nice to be able to scan it. Let's say la vie. It's not in the cards. Oh. Alright, so this guy works now, so we can put him out of the way. We need lubricant and ionized cobalt. And some regular cobalt. Take that sodium. Take that, take that, take that, take that, take that. Nice. We're good. And then we will mine this so we can cook up some ionized cobalt. Get some cobalt going.
Technology recharge.
Alright, let's go ahead and scan more of these. Or, not scan, but mine more of these. That way we don't run out of all of our cobalt, which allows us to make the ion batteries. So once this beam gets red like this, you can see we're doing a much more like mining damage. But you have to like constantly be clicking on and off of the mining beam so it doesn't overheat. But you can still keep the damage going. Okay. Just kind of a trick I noticed we're able to do. Yep, and see I overheated it right there. Now we're back to 0 on our damage boost. Alright, how much ionized? Okay, so I think we need like 120. So let's go ahead and keep mining. Go ahead and grab all this and we should be good. This will replenish our cobalt and the other one will give us enough ionized cobalt. So we shouldn't need to do this for a little bit. But you know, we just gotta mow this stuff down, get this stuff going. We are constantly under threat from these awful planets on whether or not we can survive outside. That's a weird alien sack looking thing to our right. But once we get this cobalt, I am tempted to check it out, see what it is. Okay, almost done. Melting. Nice. Humming sack. Albumin pearl. Okay. Take those, why not? Okay. Alright. Let's we don't need all that.
Technology recharge.
And don't need that either. Pretty low on dihydrogen. Or I guess it's not.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Okay. Alright, so now this one. You get that ionized. And now we just need these magnetic resonators and then we should be good. Have it on
Extreme
lock.
night temperature detected.
Yeah. It's an ugly planet.
Thermal protection falling.
How can we get
Extreme
there?
heat damage
Is this gonna kill me?
detected.
I look upon the ancient relic, a strange feeling grips hold of me. My vision begins to swim. I am here, but not here. Korvax echoes will, the traveler. Korvax echoes will, traveler's technology. So, I guess Korvax echoes will help the traveler. Korvax echoes will help traveler's technology. Maybe that's what that says. Tiny floating tetrahedrons emerge from the planet's surface and surround me, trying to wave to them away with my multi-tool, but each time they swarm closer to it, as if attracted to it somehow. I raise my multi-tool, and they shimmer blue as they dart this way and that, closer and closer. They are within touching distance of my multi-tool. They make one final surge. So, based off of that description from before, I feel like if we let them in, they'll improve it. So, let's see what happens. My multi-tool glows bright blue. The color spreads, seeping up my arm. With a sudden surge, the electrical reaches my brain, and I pass out. I awake. Reality is restored. I find myself in possession of a new piece of multi-tool technology. Cool.
Extreme heat damage detected. Technology recharge. Thermal protection falling. Extreme heat critical. Units
Alright, we got that weird
received.
thing. Whew. Almost died doing it, but we got it. This guy's kind of cute looking. He looks like have you guys seen Ice Age? You know Sid the Sloth? That's what this guy looks like. Sid. You know what? We'll add him to our Pokedex. He'll be Sid the Sloth from Ice Age. Sorry about that. I had to scratch my ear. I feel like Sid the Sloth. Ice Age. Alright, there you go. That is our dude. Okay. Oh my god, we just died! I wasn't paying attention. Oh my god, we have to restart now. I thought I had a shield. It didn't recover while we were in the spaceship? It was because we were paused when we were naming the thing. It didn't repair our shield. Gosh. Have to start over. And our critters are gone. Well, luckily we have them on video, so we can always go back to our portal to find them again. But that really sucks. That really bites. We were doing so good. Man, that's kind of depressing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sad that just happened. That's our screen showing here. Oh, I know why. Let us duplicate this layer. And we're going to turn off all that stuff. Okay, now we have our layer back, I guess. Okay. We'll turn back on the crop. No. Okay. It's not quite fixed, but you know what? Good enough. But still, that's very depressing to lose the whole progress that we made. We're back to the beginning. That's sad. That's very sad. All because we were not paying attention to our stinking health. We were close. We were like 300,000 away from the center. It took us 4 jumps. This is just like in the commercial. You know, the Tootsie Pop commercial? He goes 1, 2, 3 and then eats it. Except for imagine we got to like 1,000 or something. We were like halfway through the lollipop and then we ate it. That's just what happened. Oh my gosh. I can't believe we just died. All right, back to square one. Back to square one. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty sad. I'm actually pretty bummed about that. All right, speed run. Here we go. We're back at it. Depression is over. We're moving on. We died. This is a new us, a new beginning. We are gonna just rip through this right now. We know what we have to do. Mine, get some ferrite dust, get some carbon, get some oxygen, get rolling, man. Just get streaming along.
Kinetic system online.
Yeah, I get it. It's beautiful. The shooting stars are amazing. The sky is beautiful. The critters are cool. You know what? But, you know, we got a job to do, you know? We got to get back to where we were.
Aerial propulsion jetpack.
Our progress is reset, but our mental fortitude has also been reset. You know, we're back.
Multi-tool and mining laser attachment. Operational.
I get it, Cortana. Just hurry up. Let me do my thing. I know what I'm doing.
Initialization sequence complete.
No analysis visor. Okay. There's a lot of critters around here.
Thermal protection falling.
Get some of this bad boy. We need this stuff. What is this weird thing? Okay. Keep mining. I'm so bummed. We were doing so good. We were doing so good.
Technology installed.
Alright, carbon nanotubes. Ferrite dust. I can't believe we screwed up that badly. To not pay attention. And we died by the weather. We didn't die by any, like, sentinels or anything. It was but the weather. The freaking weather killed us. The weather. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright, just kind of in shock, really. Like, it doesn't even feel like it happened, you know? It almost feels like, you know, it happened to somebody else.
Recharge.
Like, no, we couldn't have died. We were doing so good. There's no way. I'm just really happy I showed the portals, those Pokedex things, because I think once you die, you lose your Pokedex. Let's repair this guy.
Element prepared.
We need carbon
Thermal
nanotubes.
protection falling.
Supercharge that.
Technology recharge.
333, 433. Okay, that's good. First. Oh, wait. Life 3. First. Cool. That way we can kind of keep track. I need to add a death counter to this on our stream. We're at 3 right now. Alright, we'll scan the easy critters that are here.
Received. Thermal protection
But we're not going to be
falling.
constantly trying to find all the critters on the planet. Thanks to us screwing up.
Units
Dying right there.
received.
Man, that was depressing. Oh, we lost our fossils too. Man, that really bites.
Thermal
I'll take
protection
that.
falling. Technology recharge.
Okay, we'll just keep grabbing these. We lost all of our technology upgrades.
Thermal protection falling.
It's way over there. Well, we're gonna go to this building, and then we'll go way over there. Ah! Okay, don't die again. All of our money's gone too. We're broke again. Great. Can't even get in here because we don't have a bolt caster. Man, that's such a bummer. Are you guys bummed? I'm pretty bummed. That really sucked.
Thermal protection falling.
And we killed a pirate too. We killed a pirate. Oh, there's only 2 critters. Ground and flying. Okay, we can find those. I'm fine with finding those. Yeah, see? All of our space critters are gone. Yeah, all of our space critters are gone too. It's so sad. I'm still bummed. Well, we have the portal glyphs to find them again. So it's not the end of the world. But who knows when we'll get access to a portal glyph.
Thermal protection falling. Technology
I knew the
recharge.
shield thing was going to be our biggest challenge in this series. In this early stage. My own stupidity killed me. I mean, I feel like most people's stupidity kills them, you know? But I don't know, I was so confident our shields were like repairing while we were chilling in the spaceship that I didn't even like consider thinking, oh yeah, because we had it paused, our shield wasn't recharging. I was just so like, oh, we got this.
Technology installed.
Let's go ahead and make a carbon nanotube. Of course, we don't have enough carbon. So we need a lot of carbon because we also have to build the whatever you call it, the base computer stuff. Okay, breaking this stuff. Keep on mining away. And it wouldn't be so bad if we were dying early, but like we're dying like not early, but like kind of early. You know, early enough to like not have the stuff that we need to make it like a breeze, but like late enough to where it kind of hurts, you know? It doesn't feel good. Not that dying should feel good, but you know, the restart just, you know, it makes me think like I'm not good at playing video games. I suck at this. So the restart really is
Thermal protection
quite a
falling.
bummer. Like we almost have enough carbon now. Destroy the plants! Oh. There's our flying critter. I had a feeling he was there. Alright, are any of these worth adding to our new Pokedex? No. Okay. Add that bad boy. Repair that bad boy. Wait, how many did we need? 3? 1, 2. Okay. Alright, skip past some of this stuff. We already know what it's gonna say. Yep, I get it. We are the anomaly. Yep. Oh, let's investigate some of this stuff though. Ooh. This stuff I think gets refined into ferrite dust, and considering we're always low on air ferrite dust, we're gonna add that in. Yep, I get it. Atlas intermittent. Yep, I know. Yep, we're good. I get it. Yep, I know. Yep, we're dead. Yep. Yep. No problem. I understand. Alright, we got our starship. So we need dihydrogen jelly.
Component repaired.
We need metal plating and hermetic seal.
Component repaired.
And then
Thermal protection falling.
can't make the hermetic seal yet. But that's okay. Kind of doing some organizing real quick. Okay. Go ahead and recharge that guy.
Recharge.
So we need to
Protection
find
falling.
our hermetic seal. I think this will tell me where it is. Alright, go find our seal. And
Thermal protection
we have to talk to
falling.
this guy. Where, oh where is our thing? Yes, give me that planetary chart. Is there a base nearby? Nope. Lock route.
Navigation
Let's see what
data
happens
received.
now that we've died and restarted. Our permadeath run is back to the beginning. Yay. Fun stuff. And now I'm feeling like we just use everything, you know? I was kind of stockpiling the other stuff, but now that we died, it's like, yo, we're full sending everything. You know? No need to like conserve anything. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to travel, expand, grow our knowledge. You know? It's a really cool like setup. Is that a planet? Looks like the planet. Alright, let's dip out of this frost area. Ooh. We'll come back for that flower. We're gonna get all these flowers first. So we can get this sodium. Guy loves salt, man. We are salt lovers. Now I know that sodium is sodium chloride, but you know, the element sodium, it's not the same as the salt. But
Incoming storm.
you know, it is what it is. Where's that? Here we go.
Thermal protection falling.
And infinite jetpack for a bit. Can we make it before our jetpack runs out? Ouch, that really hurt. Let's recharge this guy.
Technology recharge.
Okay, let's go ahead and destroy that. I think that gives us nanites, right? Accessing archives. Yep, I get it. Yep, we're good. Yep, we've read this before. We have died. We are very familiar. This is only our third go around in our iteration.
Falling.
Ooh, okay, it's frosty.
Temperature levels
I like how, like,
stabilizing.
as you freeze up.
Unit
Oh, got some free
received.
money. That's cool. But like as you freeze up, you know, it changes up your whole screen too. You know, you'll start seeing the frost on the edges of the visor. So that's kind of cool. Alright, let's get our hermetic seal. Give me the seal. Okay. Where's the save and chart area?
Thermal protection falling.
Bro, I can't see anything in this snowstorm. Can we get this without our terrain manipulator? No, doesn't look like it's too deep.
Thermal protection falling.
Huh. I don't see where the little save chart thingy is. Definitely too far away, but we have one of those, and now we need pure ferrite. Okay, can we build this guy? No, we need a metal plate first.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, now that we have our metal plate, we will build our portable
Thermal
refiner.
protection falling.
We will add our
Technology
carbon.
recharge.
We'll add this. To get our pure ferrite.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Then we'll put this in to get some more ferrite dust without having to mine for it. Go ahead and
Technology
up our
recharge.
oxygen for us.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Storm is clearing and passing, so we're doing pretty good. So let's go. Alright, we got our ferrite. Go ahead and pick that bad boy back up. Where? Huh. Not gonna let us chart it.
Thermal protection
Okay.
falling. Technology installed.
Just need oxygen for that. And then... what was... carbon nanotubes? Oh, we already did that, right? Yeah, okay. We just need the chromatic metal. But we can't do the chromatic metal until we get the terrain manipulator. And we don't get the terrain manipulator until we are done fixing our ship, I think. So, let us do that. Take all this dihydrogen. Grab this bad boy. Some more dihydrogen. Okay, we're doing good. Alright, where was
Thermal
the...
protection falling.
Go ahead and keep mining this stuff for the ferrite dust. As we run towards our spaceship. We'll just let the beam flow. From the river to the flow. Alright. Keep mining these bad boys. So, because we had to restart, I'm thinking we go as much as we can in the next, like, 30 to 45 minutes. And then we call it, you know. Like I said, it's pretty sad to get as far as we were. You know, that black hole let us get like 400,000 light years closer. And now here we are back at the beginning.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh gosh. Hurt? And I know what you're thinking, we're being a little reckless, and yes, we are being a little reckless, because, you know what? If we're gonna die,
Component
We're gonna
repaired.
die at the beginning.
Component repaired.
Okay, what does this guy want us to do now? We will take off after we get some this launch fuel. Alright, let's go ahead and turn on third person. And let's fly out of here into space. Thrust. Boost. All right, let's pulse to this. Actually, that was already discovered. That's discovered as well. And I discovered this one. But we did all the species on that one, so let's go ahead and let's go to this one. We should be able to discover all the species on this one. No problemo. Alright, 30 seconds. Someone's talking to us. Incoming transmission. Go ahead and tell them who we are. Input the coordinate data.
Alert. Navigational
And it
data
wanted us to go
received.
there. Okay. We will go to this planet instead. Then we should be good. No problemo. But you know what? Maybe we go to build our base and then we call it quits. 'Cause like I said, it's quite depressing to restart after all this time. But, you know, that's the way of the game, you know, we are playing for keeps here. I think that's the space station too. So, not a big deal, not a big deal. All right, we're launching in. And we got this. So this is probably what we want to find. Fly over this ridge, get some
Thermal
critters.
protection falling.
This feels like a dinosaur planet with all these little critters. Like a T-Rex, Bronchosaurus.
Units received.
Oh, that guy's kind of cool. We'll add him to our Pokedex. Like a skeletal tree-looking thing.
Units received.
Okay. Not bad.
Units received.
Anything else in the meantime? Nope. Okay. Go ahead and save a chart. Okey-doke. Okay, decipher the signal. Coding 16, 16, 16. Alright, this is where we build our base computer. Alright, so now we get our terrain manipulator,
Technology installed.
2 carbon nanotubes, and a dihydrogen jelly. Hydrogen jelly, and 2 of those.
Thermal protection falling.
Let's go ahead and put this guy down. Add in our
Technology
carbon.
recharge.
Go ahead and smelt that so we can get some ferrite dust. Let's repair our brain manipulator. Then we'll get that salvage. Ah, here it was. Nice. Let's check out our discoveries. 5 out of 13. So we'll add this guy to the Pokedex. So skeletal 3. And there's our coordinates for it. Alright, what do I need to find?
Thermal protection falling.
What else do I need to find?
Thermal
Okay, let's
protection
recharge
falling.
this guy.
Units received. Thermal protection falling.
We need copper, that's what we're looking for. Let that keep cooking while we go get our copper deposit. Okay. There we go.
Support power.
Uh-oh. Ouch, that really hurt. That was not good. Ooh, some oxygen. We are just in need of that too. We'll pick up all these little oxygen plants, repair our system, and fuel up our guy as well. Nice little oxygen patch for us. Really breathe in the fresh air for this dinosaur looking
Thermal
planet.
protection falling.
Okay,
Technology
that.
recharge.
Fix that. Okay. And let's go over here. Any new critters nearby? Doesn't look like it. But our copper deposit should be here. Hopefully it's a big one. Not just a small little guy. Ooh, that's some condensed carbon as well.
Thermal
So we'll go ahead and mine
protection falling.
these. Okay. Okay. Oh, that guy did not like that. That's fine. Oh, nice. A nice big one. Excellent. So. So this should get us all the copper we
Extreme
need.
cold damage detected. Technology
Go ahead and recharge
recharge.
that. And once we're done mining this, we should have enough chromatic metal to do what we need to do.
Protection falling.
And I believe mining it with the smaller beam size gets you more of a yield than if you just do one big beam size. But maybe I'm mistaken on that. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But I feel like it does get you more bang for your buck. because you're basically creating more of these little chunks that it gives you when you do that. So once we get this stuff done, we should be able to make our first base. And then once we have our first base, we should be able to get back to where we were in space to get to the space station. And I feel like once we make it to the space station, we can wrap up this video for tonight and end on our fat L. So on the next stream, I'll add a death counter and give us our customary 3 deaths. And then maybe I'll try and do a like distance to the galaxy counter as well. Or maybe how many jumps in. Yeah, maybe instead we'll do how many jumps we are into the travel. That way when you guys jump in on stream, you know, I don't have to tell y'all. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. We'll put it at the top of the screen. Just have it kind of being a running ribbon for us. Yeah, that'd be cool. Alright, we're almost done getting all this copper. Okay, let's recharge that.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay. Keep grabbing more of our copper.
Extreme cold damage detected.
Man, I feel like there's a lot of copper, but it could also just not be that much either. But I feel like we've been mining a lot of this stuff for a while now. So hopefully it's a lot. That'd be nice if it was. And then it would be good. Alright, last little bit of the copper remaining. And then we should have more than enough chromatic metal for what we gotta do. Alright. The real question is, do we have enough carbon? Do we have enough carbon to build the base? And you know what? Let's just keep mining some of this ferrite dust. Alright. Where's a tree that we can find? I do like the animals on this planet, though. So I'm kind of happy that this is the planet that we're going to put our base on. We're not going to stay to discover all these planets, but I mean, look at this guy. It's like a bird T-Rex thing. That looks cool. You know what? We might add him to our Pokedex as well. Anyways. Alright, we're almost back here. Ooh. And here's another like T-Rex bird looking thing. Ow. That hurt. And then this cool little tree skeletal thing. That looks cool. If only we could have our creature pellets, you know? Would have been nice. Alright, let's see what all we were able to refine here. Let's grab this bad boy up. And then pick him back up. And scan one more quick scan. Oh, some flying critters.
Protection falling. Units received.
Alright, let's build our base computer. Oh wait, we have to refine our chromatic metal. So we'll add some more carbon.
Technology recharge.
We'll do that group of 500.
Extreme cold damage detected.
And then we'll do this on
Technology
here.
recharge.
Okay, we should be good there.
Extreme cold damage detected.
Oh, no, we're slowly dying.
Technology recharge.
Not restart again before we even make it off the first planet. So like I said, our stopping point is going to be making it to the space station. I think that's a good stopping point. And we should be there once we build this base computer. We just have to wait for our thing to finish building. Like I said, I feel like a lot of these critters are pretty cool. You know, this guy's kind of cool looking. This guy is cool enough to make it to the Pokedex. I mean, this guy's kind of like a brontosaur looking dude. Where was that like Alpha Raptor looking dude? I guess that's supposed to be him. Or maybe it was just like another variant of this one. The little T-Rex looking one. This one. This thing. I mean, he looks pretty different, but apparently we scanned him. So, does it say what it is? W Wind Kenoskim. Wind. Yeah, it says it's one of these things. Alright, we'll add him to our Pokedex as well. T-Rex bird. Cool. Oh, I guess it's the same portal glyphs actually, so there's no need to show them again. We'll let that cook up while we build our base computer. Alright, let's get this thing on the road. Claim our base. Let's go. Not bad.
Base computer online.
Alright. Oh, whoops. Don't want to do that. Alright. Tell us that we have to build a base. We will build our base. Okay. Let's go ahead and build our base. With wall 1, wall 2, wall 3,
Weather warning.
and a
Incoming
door.
storm.
And then we want a roof. Okay. Then we want to
Base computer online.
pick this guy up and put him inside.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
I think if we rotate it like that, makes him straight. And this guy is cooked. So we will move him inside our base as well.
Thermal protection falling.
And boom. Alright. It's gonna give us the blueprint reconstruction thingy. Don't think we have a lot of salvage data though. So, what does this guy want? Carbon and magnetized ferrite. Oh. Is there like a magnetized ferrite nearby?
Thermal protection falling.
All copper dioxide. Alright, there isn't. So what we'll do instead
Levels stabilizing.
is we'll make our own. We need
Technology recharge.
cook that. What else do we need? We need more carbon. Oh my gosh, come on, button. Work with me.
Thermal protection falling.
And we lost all of our words too when we died.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Such a bummer.
Technology recharge.
Alright, let's put that there. And I think we need one more. Like 25 was how much it wanted, right? 20. Alright, whatever. We'll have an extra 5. That's fine. Okay. Move that down there.
Storm clearing.
Okay. Add that. Put some of our condensed carbon. We'll add some more chromatic metal to cook. Add that guy in.
Weather warning.
Okay. Man, another blizzard? We just got out of a blizzard.
Item received.
Okay. Alright, we need a lot more salvage data. Where is our salvage data? Oh, there's one.
Thermal protection falling.
So we're gonna sprint over there while we slowly freeze to death. Ouch, and our shield is gone too. Nice.
Thermal protection falling.
Alright, we're gonna do our earthworm tactic.
Thermal protection falling. Extreme cold
Ouch.
damage detected.
Really hurt. Are we healing or are we dying?
Technology recharge.
Okay, we're healing.
Thermal protection
Go ahead and break that
falling.
too. Great. Sentinel is investigating us. We have to run away.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh no, we don't have any more. Oh no, this is not good. Alright. Oof, that was close. Don't want to die again. Alright, so we got 2 of those, but we need like 11, I think. So, there's one. Okay, we stay underground as we travel over there. Looks like that's a no. So let's go down and around and do some more earthworm stuff. Okay. Alright. Go to this bad boy. We should be good to go.
Storm clearing.
Okay, we're almost to our destination. Nice, 2 of them. Excellent. Just what we wanted. Alright, there's another one there. 179, 133. Okay, we can get to both those.
Technology recharge.
We need to find some sodium as well. Right there.
Thermal
Ouch.
protection
No! We're gonna lose our shield too. This is not good. We're gonna die again. No! Recharge? Okay, we're good.
recharge.
Alright, we're good. We're good. Go ahead and take that guy. And there was another one. That over here somewhere, right? Where was that other thing? Ah, there it is. Okay, and jump. Is there any other base critters? Nope. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab.
Cold damage detected. Technology recharge.
Okay. Any other? Yep, there's another buried technology. I feel like we should be close now. Are those too big? Yeah, I think those are too big to find. So technology over there, but this one's closer.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay. Alright, how many do we have now? 12. I feel like that's what we needed. So let's go ahead and get back to our base. Oh, there's a weird creature sound. So see this thing? What is this? This should be like a female, right?
Thermal protection falling.
Elderly female. Okay, so the females are the scary looking ones, which tracks. Females tend to be scary. Ow, that hurt too.
Thermal protection
Ow, that
offline.
really hurt too. What's up, guys? Okay.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, grab that sodium. And then now we're gonna book it back to our ship so we can repair what we have lost.
Extreme cold critical.
Oh my gosh, we're so close to dying.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Okay, grab these. Yo, why
Technology recharge.
isn't our shield recharging? Okay, there it goes. Sodium. Go ahead and get this condensed carbon. I have not seen like very many trees on this planet. So it looks like our only source of carbon is going to be killing things. Not that I'm opposed to it, but you know, I'd rather not if I can avoid it. You know, we like being humanitarians. Oh gosh. It's almost bad. Huh. Cool. Alright.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Add some more chromatic metal.
Technology recharge.
Oh. What does this guy want? Oh, you know what? There's no need to name it. We need to build or research our stuff. That's why we were doing all that. Okay.
Item received.
And then
Item
solar
received.
panel
Item
and
received.
battery. Alright. So now we just need to build that and we're good. So we got this bad boy, metal plating and gold. And then battery we'll put there. Oh man, we need a lot of stuff for that.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Man, we actually have to get so much stuff now. Alright, so we're just gonna mine a lot of ferrite dust. That way we can refine it up to our magnetized ferrite. And then once we have our magnetized ferrite, we should be able to build our solar panel and battery. Then once we have the solar panel and battery built, we can build our teleporter. And then it'll tell us to go into the space station. And then once we're in the space station, we can wrap up the stream. But, you know, we're not too far. I mean, we are set back pretty far, but we're not set back as far as life number 1. Now, life 2, we were pretty far, but life 1, you know, we were about here when we died by space pirates. So, not too bad. I feel like it's a good progress for us. Okay, once we mine that one, okay. Go over here, grab the last of our chromatic metal that we need. So we need 60 of those.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
And let's go ahead and build while we're at it. Can we build our teleporter? No. So we need 4 plates, some stodium, and carbon nanotubes. Man, there's a lot of stuff that it's making us get.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
$51.
Technology recharge.
Okay. Now we need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. What happens if we refine this stuff? Does it go to ferrite? Silica powder. Goes to glass. Sure, why not? Okay. We have 56 of this. We need a little bit more, 4 more of those. Alright, this one wants condensed carbon. This one we have to go to space to get the gold.
Thermal protection falling.
This one, carbon nanotubes and sodium. So, need carbon for that. Where's some sodium? Alright, sodium's over here. And over there. And then there's some condensed carbon. And once we get over here, is there any trees nearby? Alright guys, I think you're gonna have to look away if you're an animal lover, because I feel like the only way to get the carbon is gonna be by killing critters. You know, we're gonna have to do some culling. We don't want to, but we're gonna have to. We need resources to get off this planet. It looks like our only method of doing that is to kill these critters, so sorry guys, I need your carbon. Oh, I feel so bad killing all these critters, but I need your carbon.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, did that give us more carbon? That just gave us meat? It didn't even give us carbon? I thought critters gave you carbon. So how are we gonna get carbon? There's like no trees around here.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh, we killed all those critters for nothing. Well, hopefully you guys don't feel too bad because, you know, people make mistakes.
Extreme cold damage detected.
Wasn't on purpose, but it was necessary because we learned something valuable. That critters
Suit power cells depleted. Technology
don't have
recharge.
any... Oh, what's that? Somebody sent us a message. Let's go to... Best viewers. Oh, okay, it's a spam bot. Nice. Gotta love it. Gotta love the spam bots. That gave us oxygen. Still not what we need. Okay, let's pick up some of the sodium. Man, where are the plants on this stinking planet? Okay. What does this do? Nothing. Okay, what does this do? Pcm, okay. What about this? Carbon. Okay, this will give us carbon.
Technology recharge.
Okay, I think we only need about... No, because we have to craft some carbon nanotubes. Okay. Don't want to get rid of all of that.
Levels stabilizing.
We need 2 of these. Can we build a platform? No, we need a little bit more carbon. Okay, and then... Alright. What? Can we build this guy? Now we need the gold. Build this guy. We need more condensed carbon. Cool. We just used up all of that. Nice. Okay. We have our floor. We can build our teleporter. And now we need a battery. So a little bit more magnetized ferrite. We can at least do that from here. Oh, will this be enough carbon for us to build our thing? Not sure. Okay, I was just wondering if that did anything. So we need 4 more of these things. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need 12 more condensed carbon. Let's go in this direction. I don't think we've been this way yet. Wow, there's copper right there. So we went really far away to get copper, and it was right next to us this whole time. Alright, let's get the wisdom of the Korvax going so we can get some words back. And we had a decent amount of words too. Alright, we got the word for Korvax. Nice. Oh, I saw a critter. Wow, that thing's booking it.
Units received.
Okay, what else? We need condensed carbon. That's what we're looking for. Where are those condensed carbon crystals? Oh, there's some over there. Alright. Pick up that sodium.
Thermal protection falling.
Pick up this sodium. Did we destroy that? No, okay. I was wondering if that would give us some carbon. Alright. Let's break down these guys. Dude, why do you care? These are just carbon crystals, man. Leave us alone, Sentinel. Some more sodium, because you can always use sodium. And then I think we have enough now to build our base up and travel to the space station. Once we do that, it should be good to call it after our restart.
Thermal protection falling.
That female like bird thing is so cool. The male one looks cool too, but like the female one looks scary. Just like all females of species, you know, scary critters, always terrifying. And the males are like cool, but in a completely like, well, they're kind of like intimidating, but yeah, I don't know, like they're more flamboyant. Okay, so now we need to build the battery, which we can. And then all we need left is the solar panel. So we need another plate. And then we need to fly into space to get the gold. And there's our ship. So let's fly into space. Not enough launch fuel, but we planned for that. And now we go straight up here so we can find some asteroids and get ourselves our fuel. We need gold. We need gold. Just like the conquistadors of old, we seek out gold in the ever-expanding universe. Finally, an asteroid belt. Not silver, we want gold. There we go, that's gold. So we need 30 units of gold. Right now we're getting a lot of silver. Oh, this looks like a gold one. This one looks gold too. Okay. Alright. We only got 8 gold out of all that? Oh my gosh. Are these blue ones more gold? Like? Those are platinum. Does platinum refine into gold? I feel like it does, right? Platinum refines into gold. I wonder. I wish I knew which one of these asteroids gives gold. You know, they do look kind of different when you're looking at them. A gold nugget, let's go. Another gold nugget. Alright, so we'll shoot towards this thing since it was giving us some gold. Alright. We have exactly 30 units. Okay, we can now go back and build our thing. So let's pulse over to our base,
Hostile
put
scan
down our
detected.
solar panel, go to the space station, and then we can call it because we have recuperated enough. Oh, we definitely can't fight the space pirates. Definitely not.
Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
They want to come down and fight, they can come down and fight, but we are not going into space to fight those pirates. We barely survived with our level 2 life, or our second life. We barely survived one pirate encounter. Now, if we get attacked by pirates with our even less powered up ship, there's no way we would survive.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, and then we have our electric wiring there, and then from there to there. Alright, we did it. Okay. We just upload the base. That's all we have to
Thermal
do.
protection falling.
Alright, we're gonna call this what it is. Third life. First base. Alright, is there any other critters that we can scan real quick? Nope, okay. Following the stuff. Investigate the space station. Okay, yeah, so now we go into space. And hopefully we don't get attacked by pirates. Okay. 3, 2, 1. We should make it in time. Yes. Okay. No pirates are going to get us. Let's go. This is a cool looking space station, by the way. I kind of like the design. It's kind of like a... You guys ever played Halo? I think it was Halo 3 that had the, like, tri-Halo that you, like, blow up as you're escaping. So, it's kind of what this space station looks like. Alright, we made it. So, let's talk to the Gek guy. Let's make him do the numbers thing. Nope, he didn't know. Can he teach us a language then? Nope. Okay. We'll ask him one more time. We are watching you, traveler friend. Find what we have left you. So the alien speaks, the words are not their own, a string of code is echoed back to me through the red glare logged directly into my exosuit. He's even got red eyes, so it really fits. He really has that crimson atlas look to him. The crimson light fades away, and I see the life form blinking at me expectantly. Whatever has happened, they do not appear to have seen it. I should leave. Perhaps my base computer would be able to make something of this code. Okay. And then now he should be like comatose. Yep. Oh, cool. This guy approached the lost traveler. Their skin is translucent as if they were not truly there. Irrecoverable. Corrupted. Take, please, final proof we existed. That. Strange being tries to hand me something, whatever it is immaterial, shimmering in and out of existence. The life form begins to cry, despairing at their own impending disappearance. For a moment, I see another universe, a place utterly unlike anything I've ever encountered. Stay with them until the end, because I think this gives me the grave, and we get a glyph from it. A life and a universe are consumed in a blaze of light, and yet the life form is still there, here, apparently unaware of anything that just occurred. As I leave, they ask if I received any troubling readings. They are afraid of something that's happening to their world. Did it not give us? The forever ship is mine. I have a number of slots to fill if you have the goods. Offer nanites. Power Clinic accepts my offer and gives me a package in return.
Received.
Okay, he gave us some money. Cool. Ask where they came from. This should give us the glyph, I think. So that's cool. Let's go. Alright, let's see if these guys will give me technology. Let's check out this weapon. Let's do our... Okay, can we remember where our upgrade was? I think it was... here, right? This is the super slot? Right? This was the super slot. Or was it not the super slot? I feel like it was this slot. Yes, that is the super slot. Okay. For now, let's put our hazard protection there. Not sure if that did anything, but hopefully it did. Because we are constantly running out of life support. That would be good. And a shield module. I feel like we need the shield module. Or health and shield strength. Okay, that should help. So let's put that back over there, and let's put that there. Okay, it's a little bit better. Cool. We already talked to him. Oh, this weapon is my favorite colors, orange and blue. And it's a B class. Oh, okay. How much money is this? 3 million bucks. Of course. We definitely don't have that now that we're broke. Alright, teach us a language. Let's go with aggression. Nice, he taught us the word for death. It's always good to know that. Alright. Can we give this guy anything to upgrade our guild stuff? No, we don't have anything he wants. Okay, that's fine. Ask all these guys real quick for some dialect help. Let's go with Corvax. Let's also go with Corvax if we can. Nope. Let's go with friendship. I don't know what Ihu means, but whatever. This is a new guy. Oops. Too busy button mashing. Right there. Okay. Let's go with a trade symbol. We didn't talk to this guy yet. Okay, get some dialect. Aesthetic, I feel like they use that word a lot. Alright. I feel like we're almost done talking to everybody as well. Man, I keep hitting the wrong button right there. Let's go with technology. I think we talked to everybody now, right? Yep. Alright, so let's go to the Did we talk to you? Nope. Did we talk to you? Nope. Okay, we'll talk to both of them. Okay. Let's go with technology again. Go back to you. And then we'll check out the trade terminal as well. Okay. Now... Ooh, these are much cheaper. Let's sell all of that. Sell all of that. Sell all of that. Sell all that. How much money do we have? 100,000. We can buy at least one of these, but do we need it right now? Carbon nanotubes, 3 of them. Can't make 3. Okay. Alright, I feel like this is a good stopping point for us. Let's go ahead and see what it wants me to see here. Go to measurements. When ready, use the teleport terminus to go to our base. Okay. Warp here. And now we should call it quits after we make it here. And then we should be good for our next setup. Okay, it's terminated. Start new task. Traveler finds their wings fly to us, claiming space among the stars. Where's that traveler's dead body too? Off planet. We'll go to the unknown grave as well on the next stream. So let's go ahead and save with our new mission. And oh, you know what? So here's what we'll do. No, I guess we should just quick to desktop. Alright, so here's what we're going to do next time. We're going to go ahead and log, like on our next trip, we're going to go get the hyperdrive. We're going to go to the alien's grave to get the portal glyph. Our first portal glyph out of our 2 lives that we've already lost. And then once we have the portal glyph and the hyperdrive, we'll go back to the space station to customize our guy so that he looks cool again. And then we'll make our first jump into the second solar system. And then we'll see where we go from there. But that's where we're going to have to pick up. It is quite a bummer. We died our second life. Next stream, I should add like a, kind of like up top, I'm thinking, like up here. We can add a little banner or something that has our death counter as well as our jump counter. That way we know how many jumps we've taken to get to the center, as well as the number of times we've died. Because this is our 3rd life now. We've died twice and reset twice. So hopefully 3rd time's the charm, you know? That's what they say, right? 3rd time's the charm. Well, hopefully you enjoyed. It was very frustrating to die and restart, but you know, that's what this journey is all about. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you liked the video, go ahead and give me a follow on whichever website you're watching from, be that Twitch, Kick, or YouTube. Helps out a ton, and I would truly appreciate it. Chainsaw Man was a decent movie if you like anime movies. If not, then maybe it's not for you. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I really appreciate you guys kind of following along this whole time. See y'all on the next one. Peace out.